Well, hello and welcome to you on what has been a really wintry evening all over the place. We've had snow, particularly in this neck of the woods, for most of the day, and we have to be extremely grateful for the efforts of this evening's hosts in ensuring that our match here can go ahead as planned. There were reports earlier regarding potential difficulties reaching this venue, and you can understand why. Let us hope that not too many have been held up and that the match can go ahead as planned. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. And already we're underway here. Plays it out to the wing. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Battles to win it back. That's not going to make it. Tierney. Chance to shoot. Hits one! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets his foot in there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the weighted pass. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. What an adventurous run from a defender. And that has been cleared. And it's been taken straight back.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's had a go! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Gets it back. Out to the right. And help's available out wide. He's got away. Got a sight of... Going for goal! Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. And there's a long ball. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Out to the left it goes. It's come loose. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Loose ball, who's going to get that? And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Well, the action has already resumed here. Tierney. Well read, he sorted that out. Got it on the right now. What's on? Gets wrestled off the ball. He's looked long this time. Here it comes. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Danger averted for now. Corner given. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And the defence can get it clear. And he's cut it out. And that's been won straight back. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cuts it out. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Deftly done. And it's got through.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Looking to win it with time against them. He's had a look. And he heaves it forward. Back into the middle.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Going through, goes for goal! This could fall anywhere. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's gone for it! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper sends it forward. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Needs a quality cross. Away from immediate danger. And that's that. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way, but chose in the end to share its spoils. It ends in a highly entertaining draw. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. He's had a go! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. This is promising. Well, it has been a recent tale of unmitigated misery on the road. 5 straight away defeats. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tried to play it through.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Berami drives it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that has put a stop to that. Well, the first 15 minutes or so, always a time for teams to be on high alert, even more so if you are shown to be vulnerable at this point. Driving on, he could shoot here. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Still goalless at the moment. Has a pop! Oh, just wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Strootman. It's on a... He's gone for it! Plenty waiting in the middle. Beautifully done. And it's been taken straight back. Strootman. He's left his man. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Now the cross. Gets up to head it! Drives it towards the front. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Plays it out to the flank. Looks to thread it through. Goalkeeper's ball. Forward it goes. Cuts it out. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. It's anyone's ball. Has a go! Strootman plays it forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And the through ball is intercepted.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Out to the right. Chooses to go back. Going for goal! Now the counter. Oh, what a ball! Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Plays it long. Forward it goes. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Strootman. And he's going long. It's a goal kick. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Tries lifting it over. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. It's come loose. Away from immediate danger. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's a good ball. Hits one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Hoists it forward. Oh, good interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looks to clip it forward.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Tries to dink it in. That's been drilled forward. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. It's broken loose.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one...
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Hits one! Oh, what about that? Finally, finally, finally! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Barami tries to get it forward quickly. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And that will be the final act. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.